Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and of fair use and fair dealings.
Hi guys, so welcome to my very unfestive looking festive video. I hope you're all having a lovely time and you're all set for Christmas. For those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you enjoy the next few days off doing whatever it is that you are going to get up to. But yeah, so we've all got a little bit of time to spend with friends, with family, and yeah, it's just been a horrible couple of years. A lot of us lost Christmas last year. So this year we're going all out. And thankfully, Boris didn't pull the plug on Christmas Day. But as I said, I can't imagine that many people would have listened to him anyway. So firstly, thank you for all of the lovely comments that were posted about my mother's Christmas house. I mean, it's absolutely insane, isn't it? So you can see why I'm quite minimalist. My mum does it enough for the both of us as far as I'm concerned. So we've got a little bit of a change of scenery in the background. It looks like a green screen, doesn't it? It's not. Basically, the living room is just chaos at the moment. So we've just come upstairs. Now, there is one glitch that has been brought to my attention. I've said this before, not everyone gets notifications. My husband doesn't get notifications for any of my videos anymore, and we've checked it over and over and over. So we don't know why it is happening. Just keep coming onto the channel and just see if there's any new videos there. So the video that I posted, which was at the same time, was Who Called the Paparazzi, to do with Meghan shopping in Santa Barbara. So quite a few people have said that they weren't even aware that that video was there, and it's only because they checked on the Christmas one. So just forewarning, just letting you know. So this is possibly going to be I will probably squeeze in another video before New Year's, because there's going to be lots of stuff that is no doubt going to be out in the news. But I'm definitely taking the next 3 days off. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and I need to stop babbling and let's just get on with it. So the Queen, we have found out, thankfully, that the Queen is definitely 100% not going to be on her own. And Charles and Camilla are actually going to be with the Queen, so that's nice. It's nice for Charles as well, obviously spending it with his mother, because, you know, Prince Philip obviously being his father, it's that kind of thing that they can comfort each other and be with each other, because I just know from experience the first Christmas can definitely suck a bit. So in additional news about the Queen, we have had the first photograph released to the media of the Queen's speech, which is pre-recorded, but it's not actually played until 3 p.m. UK time across various channels. I wonder if the BBC are going to be allowed to wear it. I'm sure we would have heard about it by now. But the Queen has done something very similar that she did last year, and she only has the one photograph, which is of Prince Philip. Obviously, we had a bit of drama where the Harry and Meghan fan base said that they were left out. Do you remember that? It was a couple of years ago. But it was heirs to the throne. The thing was, when they ran with that dramatic storyline, it was like, well, Sophie and Edward, Lady Louise and Viscount and James weren't there. Andrew and Fergie, the York princesses. So it was very much made to be much ado about nothing. But when has that ever been anything new with the couple? The media have pointed out a very lovely brooch. It's a sapphire brooch that the Queen is wearing, and she actually wore that on her honeymoon with Prince Philip in 1947. So the Queen, as we know, she always wears statement pieces. The last time we saw the Queen is when she appeared on the screens, and it was for the COP26, you know, all to do with like the worldwide officials getting together and telling us what we're going to do. And the Queen was wearing a lovely butterfly brooch, and she had a photograph of Philip behind her with lots of butterflies. It's actually one of my favourite photographs of Prince Philip. So we know that the Queen is very much keeping him close to her, and she does that with statement pieces of jewellery. It does honestly hurt my heart thinking about how awful it must be, because we all think about our loved ones. You know, I think about my husband. I couldn't imagine a day without him, let alone being with him for like 73 years they were together, I think, in total. But before I get all melancholy, because this is supposed to be a festive, you know, Christmas video, let's talk about something fun. It's Christmas Eve. What is on tonight? Catherine's Christmas Carol concert. I just enjoy saying that now. It's actually called Together at Christmas, but that airs tonight on ITV at 7:30 p.m. I thought it was 7 p.m, but it's actually 7:30. So that's going to be thoroughly enjoyable. Lots of performances, and a very special performance, which we've had a teaser to. The Duchess of Cambridge is going to play the piano. Yes, we've had this, I can only show a photograph, unfortunately, just because of the copyright. So we're actually going to watch the Duchess of Cambridge do a solo piano performance. Now, this actually brings a new kind of light for me with the photograph where it was the clip of Catherine and William looking at each other. And it might have been that Catherine was a bit nervous and then William was like, "You'll be fine, knock 'em dead." Or it was afterwards and he's really proud of her. But I really am excited about watching this tonight. And what a surprise for the Duchess of Cambridge to be performing herself. Now, what is not a surprise, and I've said about it in other videos and I said about it in the last video as well, synchronized watches. We knew that Harry and Meghan were going to show a photograph of Lily and they were going to do it at a big event. So naturally they released it to the US media last night. So on Christmas Eve, the day of Catherine's Christmas Carol concert, what is all over the newspapers? Our first photograph of baby Lily. So they've done a happy holidays card. This irks me because it's Christmas, but I do understand that it is it's to be woke for them, isn't it? It's about including other people. I do understand that lots of people don't celebrate Christmas. I think happy holidays is actually more of a common phrase in America than it is in the UK, because if anyone in the UK started going, "Yeah, happy holidays," you'd be, "It's Christmas!" But hey, they're American family now, so just drop the titles because you are an American family. An American family who, in this particular photograph, as beautiful as it is, and I'll come to that, I have got lots of compliments about it, but it looks like a Levi's ad. It looks like an advert for denim. Buy your family jeans here, doesn't it? And Harry, the royal prince, is the only one with a ripped hole in his. And he's barefoot as well. Again, what is this whole barefoot prince thing about? Was he going for a Beverly Hillbilly look? So Harry was finally seen holding his son again, because the last photograph we saw was when they left for Canada. And, Archie looks absolutely gorgeous. He's got a thick mop of hair. And so does Harry in this photograph. So one thing we can notice with Archie and with Harry is they have both got a massive mop of bright red hair. We know Harry's hair doesn't look like that. It looks like he's used the same kind of editing software, maybe it's the same photographer, I don't know, that was on the Time magazine spread. Harry has got a thick hatch of hair and it's the colour of it. Look at these photographs of Harry. Harry has obviously always been ginger, but he is like proper Auburn ginger now in these photographs, and they've matched it to Archie's hair. But that aside, I have to say it's a beautiful family portrait. I mean, baby Lily is very, very beautiful, really gorgeous looking baby. Archie is gorgeous as well. And it's the way Meghan's holding her up and she's got that little kind of like frilly knickers on, and it's just a gorgeous picture. So naturally, this does get scrutinised on social media. Now, I always think, I like to think that I'm fair with the stuff that I scrutinise about the couple. And children are always off limits. Anyone that puts anything in the comments about those children that is going to be disrespectful, I will find you and I will block you. But, as I was saying, it has spread around social media, and initially when I looked at it, I thought The Lion King. I thought of Rafiki holding up Simba. Nadi Kenya. I thought that's what it kind of looked like. But then naturally people on social media, bang, 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 photographs of Diana holding up baby William, I think it is. And you think to yourself, would she? Would Meghan have done that? Surely not. People have said in her defence, lots of people hold their babies up for photographs like that. So you think, fair enough, give it the benefit of the doubt. But this is Meghan. This is Meghan, who has literally dressed identically to Diana multiple times, that has copied her outfits to the point it's got a little bit stalkerish and a little bit creepy. So do we think the reason Harry is actually holding Archie because Meghan needed the baby up moment, the Simba moment, the Princess Diana moment? Would Meghan do that? Surely not. I'll let you guys be judge and jury on that one, and I'll see you in the comments. Now, what has raised eyebrows, however, about this Christmas card, as I said, holiday card, it is beautiful of the family, and I am not saying otherwise, but they have used their Christmas card to talk about people that they've donated to. Now, to post it on the Archwell website, fair enough to say this is where your donations, this is where your money goes, because let's be honest, it's not their money. They donate their donations. Now, it's not unusual for the couple to brag about who they've donated to. They so much as donate $25 Starbucks award card, we get an article in the newspaper about it. But to do it on a Christmas card seems very crass to me. Moreover, in the blurb underneath the photograph, they actually make a point of saying that they donated on your behalf. Who are they talking to? As I said, this is their Christmas card. Do they mean the public? I'm pretty sure the public can decide who they want to donate to. Again, it's this whole thing that they're doing the world a favour. They're donating your donations, but they are the ones that are donating it. So they are the ones that deserve the round of applause, the praise. They are always seeking praise. And as I said, for a Christmas card as well, that's not what the spirit of Christmas is all about. Now, also on the negative, as I said, the photo is beautiful, not knocking it, but it's the fact that they've left the royal family. Now, the royal family do release these portraits because they are members of the royal family. It's what they do. Harry and Meghan are no longer members of the royal family. So why are they releasing, bearing in mind that they have gone off how many times over privacy, they want their children to have a normal upbringing. Harry rescued Archie from growing up in a fishbowl, people staring and taking photographs of him. So why are you releasing pictures of your children, of what they look like, to the worldwide media? It seems yet again what they're saying is not what they're doing, and it just doesn't seem to make sense to me. If you want your child to have a private life, then you don't really release annual Christmas cards of them. But that's just my opinion. I just find it very, very strange. But on the whole, aside from, bit contrived, little bit. Is it Simba? Is it meant to be Diana? Maybe it's just pure fluke. And the fact that they do look like that they are advertising for Levi's. The photograph is one of the nicest ones that I have seen of them. And then obviously it's the first one of baby Lily, but I wasn't really bothered. I'm never really bothered about seeing pictures of their children, if I'm completely honest with you. I don't really care. But on the whole, the card, yeah, it's lovely. But if we're honest, it is very much a brand advertisement, isn't it? It's look at us, we're a wonderful, loving, close-knit family. And the problem is with that, the past year of what they've done to their family. Not so much Meghan, she has a history of this, but what Harry has done to his grandmother, especially his father, his brother. We don't really know the true back history behind Meghan's relationships with her family. We only know what we get told. But we know Harry's back history. We know he was very, very close with his family. His relationship with his father was getting better. He was very close with William and Catherine, and he was also very, very close with the Queen. So we know how much Harry has changed, and he's got no excuses for the way that he has behaved towards them. So to be trying to portray, as I said, of this brand image of kindness, compassion, family means everything to us. Well, it doesn't really, does it? Because you treated your family appallingly. Everything the poor Queen has been through this year, from losing friends, from losing Philip, from all of the Andrew, don't even get me talking about Andrew. So the biggest problem this couple have got by trying to sell this brand of a loving, close-knit family is they don't really practice what they preach a lot to everyone else. And until they actually start treating their families better, it just makes it all look contrived. As I said, it's a brand image, isn't it? But I will say this, in the spirit of Christmas, yes, it's happening. It's happening. The Grinch is putting on a Christmas hat. In the spirit of Christmas, I truly hope that Harry and Meghan, well, maybe not Meghan because she won't care, but Harry is visited by 3 ghosts over Christmas. You know the story I'm talking about. We know it, past, present and future. Because if Harry doesn't wake up like Scrooge did from that dream and assess what he's done to his family and to try and maybe start undoing some of the wrongs that he has done to them, the public, as far as I'm concerned, we're done with Harry. But his family is different. So that is my Christmas wish for Prince Harry. My Christmas wish for all of you guys is to have a fantastic Christmas. Whatever you're doing, whether you celebrate it, whether you're just having a few days off, whether you are finally getting to spend time with loved ones after last year. So it is a very Merry Christmas from me, a very Merry Christmas from my husband, and a very Merry Christmas from my mum and her Christmas house. And I will be back with you before the year is out. Take care for now, guys. Bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typist, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.